Hello everyone, welcome to T's Kitchen. So if you want to know how I made this delicious shrimp fried rice, Nigerian style, then keep on watching to find out the recipe. So first I washed my chicken and then I put it in a pot. This chicken was frozen, so I didn't have the chance to marinate it, being that I was already in the mood of cooking, and I went ahead and just seasoned it. So I'm seasoning this chicken in the pot because I'm going to be boiling it for about 6 minutes, just because I skipped the marination process. So I'm just going to boil the chicken for about 6 minutes so that the seasoning can get into the chicken. So as you can see here, I am just seasoning with different type of seasoning. I have dried onion flakes, I have all-purpose seasoning, garlic, onion, and I went ahead and added a little bit of water to it just so that the chicken can boil. Also, I'm going to be adding the chicken broth to the rice to give it more flavor and taste. And you can always get a chicken broth from the store, that is if you don't want to boil your chicken. So here I just went ahead and add some chicken bouillon and salt to it before I start boiling. So after letting the chicken boil for about 6 minutes, I went ahead and prepped the air fryer and then fried the chicken on each side for 10 minutes, which made it 20 minutes in total for the chicken to fry. So here I have the chicken broth boiling, and I'm just going to go ahead and add my parboiled rice. This is a regular white parboiled rice. I already washed it and I'm adding it to the chicken broth. And I decided to add more water to the chicken broth because the chicken broth wasn't enough. So I added water to the point where it's just above the rice but not too much. And I went ahead and placed a foil paper on it. This foil paper is going to help the rice steam well and keep the steam inside the pot so that it helps the rice soften instead of adding too much water, because if you add too much water to your rice, then you will have a soggy rice, and I'm not sure anyone wants their fried rice to be soggy. So this is the hack to it. You add just a little bit of water to make it above the rice, and then you can use a foil paper to keep the steam in the rice to help the rice cook better. So here I'm just going ahead and adding my bay leaf to it because the bay leaf just gives it a nice taste. So you also want to go ahead and add your bay leaf and then cover it with the foil paper again so that the steam stays in the pot. So now we're going to start prepping our vegetables that we're going to use for the rice. But first I decided to place a salted butter on the pan and let that heat for a little bit, and then I went ahead with my shrimp. You don't want to overcook your shrimp because shrimp doesn't take long to cook. So at this point you just want to cook it for about a minute and then take it out. After which I'm going to go ahead and start frying the vegetables. Still using the same pan, I added a little bit of oil to the pan and then added garlic, habanero, and onion to it. So I'm going to let this fry for a little bit, just for maybe a minute or less than a minute. As you can see, that looks good. So I'm just going to go ahead now and add the rest of my vegetables to it and just stir fry for a few minutes. I don't want the vegetables to be too soft, so I'm just going to fry these for about 2 to 3 minutes. And as soon as they become a little bit tender, I'm going to go ahead and add my fried rice to it. So here I'm adding my carrot and green peas later because those tend to cook faster and I don't want my vegetables to be soft like I said before. So now I'm just going to go ahead and season it just a little bit. I'm using the Slappy Mama seasoning and also curry powder so that can just give it a little bit of taste because we already have seasoning in the rice. So now after stirring for a while, I'm just going to go ahead and add my already cooked rice, And as you can see, this rice has color already because we used the chicken broth, and that chicken broth already contains the spices and seasoning that we used for the chicken, and that's what gave it this color. And as you can see, our rice looks so beautiful. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add the already fried shrimp to it. And this is why you shouldn't cook your shrimp too much, because the steam from the rice will continue cooking the shrimp. As you can see, this looks absolutely beautiful, and trust me, it tastes amazing as well. Please guys, let me know if you're going to try this recipe, or if you already tried it, let me know in the comment section, because this rice tastes so good. And yeah guys, this is the final result. I paired it with the chicken that we made earlier, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and it also tastes great. Also, I paired it with a bottle of wine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in my next video. Bye.